What's up, everybody? This is Derek here. Welcome back to PUBG Mobile 0.10, the latest global update. And some more exciting news to share with you guys because, well, the feature highlight for this update is the new 6x6 kilometer snow map called Vikendi, but it's not yet out. Well, now we know when it's coming out, and it's sooner than a lot of us thought. So let's go ahead, jump over to the official Discord for that, and you can see a new post made earlier this morning. My time states that Vikendi is coming. Be available for download 0 UTC on the 20th of December. Available for matchmaking 24 hours later. Recommend downloading the map first once available. And the map, if it's anything like the beta, is between 150 and 175 megabytes. So not all that bad. And they've also added this convenient countdown timer. So if you're wondering with all the crazy time zones of the world when it's being released, this is it. So at the time of recording this, it's about 7.5 hours until you can download it, and 1 day, 7.5 hours, or roughly like 31 hours until you can actually play the map. So definitely get excited for that. There was some people weren't really sure when it would drop. The consensus was this year, but the consensus was also after the PC version got it. PC version's getting it the 19th. So the fact that we're getting it so much, so soon after that, really speaks to how quickly the global version has caught up to the PC version of PUBG Mobile, which has been out for, gosh, about 2 years now. So let's jump back into the game. I love this music, by the way. I don't know, it's ridiculous. I don't know who made this. Like, I don't know, who in Tencent's responsible for this, but this music's pretty awesome. So, of course, it wouldn't be an update without people complaining, though. So let's talk about that. And then what I think we're going to do is we're going to, yesterday I put out a video talking about what's new. We went through the patch notes on the iPad. And today what I think we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how those were actually implemented in the game in this video. So there are obviously a number of people who have had some issues since downloading this update. Somebody stated that every time you restart, so let me know in the comments down below if any of these are affecting you. And maybe if you have a solution for them, leave that down under the people's comments. That way I can address it in a future video, or you guys can help each other out in making this a better gameplay experience for everyone. So someone stated that every time you restart the app, your graphical settings are back to balanced high with anti-aliasing off. I have not found this to be the case, because if I go to my graphical settings, I am smooth extreme. So I guess we'll test this one real quick, just because I'm pretty sure none of the other things are really all that easy to test, but this one is, because all we have to do is restart the game and see what we've got. So other people said that there are messed up settings for the iPad. Frame rate is capped to high even with compatible devices. I have not found that to be the case. I'm playing on an iPad Pro 10.5, so that's the one that was released about a year and a half or so ago, and I can get smooth extreme on that. So I don't know if it's certain iPads that are affected by this, but I have not found that myself. They're saying that there's some issues with the surround sound. This is an issue. Hopefully they patch it. Basically, instead of hearing things in surround sound, sometimes like, somebody comes up from your right and it sounds like the footsteps are coming from the left. So let's check out these graphical settings. No, we're still smooth extreme after a restart. So this is my Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I've also tried it on an iPhone, and I didn't have any issues there. So, it's one of those situations where everybody's going to have some issue with the update, I guess, and this seems to be what a number of people on the Reddit had. They said that the quick scope switch is still messed up. You have to reset settings to enable it. Yeah, so those of you who don't know, if you go into controls and then you go to customize, there's this little quick scope. You can see I'm moving it around on screen right now, and that allows you to easily toggle any scope you have currently picked up or equipped onto whatever your current weapon is, which makes it a lot easier to go from something like a 6 times with Mini 14 to a 3 times. And you don't actually have to go into your inventory and drag the scopes. You can actually just tap that button, tap the scope you want, and you're good to go. Now, if this is not showing up for you, what you need to do, it's a little annoying, but it works, is you need to reset your controls with this button I'm not going to push. But this button up, there it is, up there. Don't hit it accidentally. Otherwise, you are going to have to reconfigure everything. But if the quick scope isn't showing up, that's how you fix it. You just do that. You deal with the 5 to 10 minutes it takes to reset your controls, and then you're happy and it works. Some people are saying performance is worse, your device gets hot and stuff. I also haven't found that to really be the case any worse than it was before. So, and someone else said that the door open glitch is not working, where you run into a door and it doesn't auto open. We'll test that in future videos, but just let me know. Like I said, let me know if you guys are having any issues in the comments down below. Let me know also if you have any solutions for those issues so you guys can help each other out. So without further ado, we've got Snow on Vikendi, Snowmobile, and Snowball Fights. We can't test any of those because Vikendi's not available yet. Snow theme to the main menu, as well as collect bells from all classic. So Snow theme in the menu, like I said, the music's pretty awesome. Collect bells from all classic mode matches and exchange them for rewards at the event center. So let's go to the event center and see what we've got here. So we have something that I have not done. New season team rewards, new season clan rewards, results viewer, and sign-in rewards, which are these weekly logins. So the event center, so is that something else, or that's just here and it hasn't been implemented yet? So not really sure. We get some things to collect, or no? There we go, BP. But it doesn't look like that's in there yet. How about we go to audio, language. Is there now Arabic support? I'm going to assume that is, I'm assuming that's what that is, but so I think that has been implemented. It says cross-server matchmaking. Like I said, we'll have to see. I really want somebody like Mortal or somebody who's really high ranked to test this, because basically there is an issue where, well-known issue, that as you rank up higher, it's going to get harder and harder to find matches because you're matching with people of your rank. So if you're in Conqueror, for example, or high-level Ace, you're going to have to match with other Conqueror and Ace players, and in order to do that, well, there aren't always that many of them on. So now it pulls players from other servers to also compete with you, and if you have experience with this, obviously, I haven't really even ranked up this season, so I'm like gold. But if you're at one of the higher ranks, if you've played the game a lot since the new season, let me know. And if you've played the game since this update, let me know if it's easier to find a match, as well as whether or not you experience any latency issues, because my concern is that regardless of the how fast my internet connection is, if I'm playing on the Asia servers, I always have like a 350 millisecond ping because of my geographical location. So if you have Conqueror players in Asia now playing with Conqueror players from Europe or South America or North America, how is that going to affect the overall game smoothness? Like which servers are you guys going to actually use in that game, and are you going to be, what's your ping going to be like? So that's what I'm curious about, curious how they implemented that, and if you have experience with that, let me know too in the comments down below. It says players repeatedly exit matches, now be banned for a certain time. That's just to prevent you from just keep leaving and entering to try to get a certain weather effect or certain people. Crew challenge winners on Erangel Spawn Island. Players can now collect all daily mission rewards at once. So now if you're in your daily missions, there is a collect all button if you have them all done. It saves a couple seconds. Added firearm finish upgrade system where you can use, so that's what I'm curious about, this firearm finish upgrade system. So if you go here, you can take a look now that it will show you what skin you have equipped for each of your weapons. You can actually equip skins from here. So if I wanted to equip the sci-fi M16A4, you can see I could switch to that. Or if I want to equip the beige one, whatever one I currently have unlocked, I can. You can see I don't think I have any of those, but about the Scar L, do we have any more than just that? Yeah, we do. We have this one, Desert Camo. So if I wanted to switch that, you can see I can switch just like that, not having to go through that interface. The what's it called? The MK47 Mutant, that is not here. So those of you who are wondering if it was going to show up here, it has not. And how about the laser sight, which was also on the update? I do not think that made it in either, because that should be over here under foregrips. You can see a space for it. but no laser sight. So a few things did get scrapped from this update, probably to bring us Vikendi, and I'd imagine the next global update, which is going to be like 0.11 or something, that will be the one that will allow us to probably get that new weapon, as well as the new attachment that we were testing out in the beta. So I'd rather have a map than have a new attachment. So just take a look at what else we've got here. We have some permanent parachutes. Okay, cool. So we've got Painter 1. So these are some new achievements. We've got Painter 1, obtain 1 upgradable firearm finish. Are there any other new ones? And I'd imagine that there are going to be multiple ranks to this. You got Painter 1, Painter 2, upgrade a firearm finish to rank 2, 3 up to rank 3, and that is it right now. And you get paint, which you use as a material for upgrading. For unlocking Painter 1, 2 cans of paint for Painter 2, and for Painter 3, you get 2 PUBG premium crate coupons. That's pretty good. Alrighty. So I don't think there's anything else new there. How about here? Doesn't look like it. And snowball fight. Okay, so new one here. We've got the snowball fight, which is 6 players with snowballs. You can do this on Vikendi once you're in the spawn-in area there. You pick up snowballs and throw them at people, just like throwing candies at people. Got some return missions here. I don't think there's anything really new there. What else is there? Let's take a look at the shop, maybe. Oh my gosh, I am a very... I don't know what that is. So, we've got the ice pan. So, what? Alright, we're going to switch to the female character. There we go. That looks a little better. Glacier set. Exclusive emote. So, got the Glacier set as well as the Glacier pants. This is the PUBG Lucky Crate. And lots and lots of new stuff here. So, I think we'll make another video talking about this because there's a new mechanic as far as purchasing items from the shop. And I don't want to get into it too much now just because typically by this point in the videos, there's only like 20 or 30% of people watching. So I think we'll make another video for the upgraded shop in 0.10. But for now, yeah, those were the big announcements really. Is Vikendi's coming. We now know when exactly it is coming. Make sure you download it in advance just in case there's any crazy server stuff when they launch it and it gets really slow to download. And if you had any issues with this update, I know a number of people were saying they were having performance issues. I'm holding onto my phone. It's quite honestly not that hot. So usually even in the main menu, it'll get pretty warm. And I don't feel that right now. So and for me at least, I'd have to say on the Note 9, the optimization's almost better than it was before. So there you have it, my experience at least. If you have a different one, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and we'll go from there. So my name's Derek G. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG mobile content. Hope to see you on the battlefield soon, or my Discord server, which I'll leave a link to down below.